the issue of freezing the front line is being raised quite clearly and unambiguously. At the same time, of course, Ukraine will never recognize the occupied territories. That is, I don't really know what I'm basing this assumption on. Well, I just want to be optimistic, but what if not, right? So if T. Trump says, if there is no preliminary agreement on a ceasefire, then the following scenario will unfold. Ukraine will continue to receive Western weapons in wartime mode. If there is a freeze, we will continue to receive Western weapons in a mode of preparing for war accordingly. Well, that's quite normal. If you truly desire peace, then you must diligently prepare for war. So very recently, people residing in the swampy areas were indeed saying some truly terrible and utterly disrespectful things about President Trump, harshly criticizing our beloved and esteemed American grandpa, a figure of great respect and admiration.
Donald Trump, no matter what anyone might say or assert, absolutely and unequivocally did not shut off the crucial flow of essential weapons and vital military aid to Ukraine. He consistently kept supplying these critical weapons while simultaneously sweet-talking us and repeatedly telling us that he genuinely wanted to bring an end to this devastating war.
Well, with teeth, you need to do something else. And what do we know? Trump is an enemy, says Abdi Aronovich Alaudinov, and perhaps today, literally in a few hours, he will be the first Chechen to apologize. And many years from now, Putin, if he hasn't been hanged by then, of course, do you know what he'll say? We were harshly deceived again. The fact remains that these words from Alaudinov indicate that the interests of the United States are, at the very least, simple and straightforward: to preserve the Ukrainian state within the borders that we control. Well, that's the bare minimum. Plus, again, even the states only talked about something like recognizing Crimea. But we don't recognize that, which means at some point this too could be corrected with the help of Trident missiles.
It's unlikely he would want to stop this war, because if he really wanted to do that, he would simply have to clearly rein in his, so to speak, overripe protege, who, in essence, wouldn't take a single step to the left or right without the permission of America and Europe.
If you take into account how much tension there was between Ukraine and the United States during the first 4 months of Donald Trump's presidency, then these words from Abdi about someone being a protege, we just, well, won't take them seriously. This is how they try to justify why they can't defeat Ukraine. But in such situations, it's always claimed that Ukraine is a satellite of the United States.